High, high above the world, on the peak of Mount Olympus, lived the gods. They feasted, they laughed, they fought, and sometimes they needed things fixed. That's where Hephaestus came in. He was the god of the forge, the master of fire and metal. Hephaestus had a workshop on Olympus. It wasn't like any workshop on Earth. Forges roared with unimaginable heat. Hammers rang out, struck by invisible hands. Sparks flew like a shower of golden stars. Here Hephaestus toiled away, creating wonders for the gods. The other gods might have looked down on him for being a craftsman. Work was for lesser beings, not for gods, but Hephaestus didn't care. He loved the feeling of shaping metal, of bending fire to his will. And besides, the gods needed him. They might be powerful, but even gods needed tools. Hephaestus wasn't like the other gods. He wasn't perfect. When he was born, Hera, his mother, was so horrified by his lameness that she threw him from Mount Olympus. He fell for an entire day before landing, broken and bruised, in the sea. But the ocean took pity on him. He was rescued by the sea nymph Thetis. Maybe it was his time below with the creatures of the deep that made him different. He didn't care for war or glory like Ares. He didn't crave power like Zeus. He found beauty in creation, in taking raw materials and making them into something new. His forge was a place of endless wonder. He crafted the lightning bolt Zeus hurled from the sky. He made Poseidon's trident, which could shake the very foundations of the earth. For the heroes of the mortal world, he forged weapons of incredible power. Achilles, the greatest of the Greek warriors, carried a spear made by Hephaestus, a gift from his mother, the sea nymph Thetis. But Hephaestus didn't just make weapons. He created Hermes' winged sandals, which let the messenger god fly across the world. He made Aphrodite, the goddess of love, a girdle so beautiful that it made her irresistible. Even the sun god, Helios, relied on Hephaestus. Every day, Helios rode across the sky in a chariot forged by the god of the forge. Hephaestus might have been kind, but he was also cunning. When he learned that his wife Aphrodite had betrayed him with Ares, the god of war, he was furious. So he came up with a plan. He crafted a net of gold so fine it was almost invisible. Then he hung it above his bed and pretended to go on a trip. Ares and Aphrodite, thinking they were alone, were caught in the net. The other gods, hearing the commotion, came to see what was happening. They laughed and laughed at the sight of the trapped lovers. Hephaestus, despite his lameness, was one of the most respected gods on Mount Olympus. He was the one who kept the world running smoothly, who gave the other gods the tools they needed. He was proof that true power lies not just in strength or beauty, but in the ability to create.